I have a soft spot for anime rom-coms. Something about them is always just able to grab at me a bit different than an American rom-com or any other kind of romantic story. They strike a perfect balance between funny, everyday activities, more grounded, light-hearted stories of two people getting to know each other and falling in love, and just some really good romance scenes. If you're familiar with the channel, you'll know Toradora is one of my most favorite anime, and I highly recommend a lot of really chill, slice-of-life, kind of rom-com-y anime. It's a really nice groove to hit, because a really good rom-com anime can just make the time flow by. Horimiya is one that I've been adding to my list of favorite anime rom-coms. Animated by Cloverworks, it follows the story of Kyoko Hori and Izumi Miyamura. Kyoko has got it all going on. She's smart, she's popular, she has great grades, but little do people know she has a second side to her life. No, she isn't some crazy NEET. She doesn't go home and crawl up and become a lazy slob. Actually, quite the opposite. See, her home life is very difficult, with two parents who are barely ever around, always working. So she assumes the position of caretaker for her younger brother, picking him up from school, making his meals, and just being around and taking care of the house. Miyamura, on the other hand, is someone no one would ever notice. A shy, meek boy who just blends into the background. No one ever stopping to get to know them or learn more about them. But you see, Miyamura also has a second side to him. Underneath all the long hair and gloomy exterior, underneath all that, you got a really handsome young man with a whole number of punk-looking piercings and some tribal tattoos, all of which he gave himself. Hori and Miyamura run into each other kind of by chance, never really getting to know each other in class. But outside of school, they start to become closer to each other and get to know each other, and of course, things go on from there. This anime has a really strong focus on slice of life and really doesn't mess around too much in the padding that you get with a lot of these shows. The season is 12 episodes, and the first 6 all just feel so well paced. The animation is nothing groundbreaking, but the designs for the supporting cast, while simple, are very recognizable. There's a lot of usage of color, especially in people's hairs, which is not new for anime, but each character feels like they have their own color going on that just sets them apart. This is not an anime though that's trying to wow you with its animation, and it really doesn't even need that. The show is so charming and funny, and in a way simple, but simple isn't an insult, not at all when you're talking about slice of life and rom-coms. It's very sweet, and everything just feels like it perfectly builds on top of each other. You don't feel like you're wasted in the smaller parts of the relationship, the more awkward parts that other anime can wallow in a bit too much, which I, for one, am very thankful for. One drawback in that, though, is the back half of the season does start to lose a little bit of steam. The main core drama of the series kind of dies down by that point, but that's okay. I found that the most hilarious parts of the show all occur in the back half. So while you don't have as much of that core drama, the back half of the show still has great supporting characters, great supporting character plots, and a lot of great humor that's going to keep you engaged all the way through. Again, at 12 episodes, this is not a very big commitment for a show, and I enjoyed it all the way through. I've mentioned a few times on here that some of the problems I have with anime romances is that the characters can feel more like endless teases. Like, they never really talk about their feelings with other characters. They never really get involved in their emotions. They're always standoffish, passive. That's consistent across a large amount of anime, even my favorites. But Horimiya doesn't really have that problem as much. At least in a way that it's paced so well that when those kind of problems do occur, the problem doesn't stay around for very long. So what you have here is a very sweet, very romantic, very chill, beautiful rom-com anime. And really, in days like this, I think people need that now more than ever. Even if you don't like rom-com anime, I still recommend giving this one a shot. It is incredibly funny, and a lot of these characters are just so lovable. Plus, the season ends in a very satisfying way that there absolutely could be more content coming forward. There could be another season, and I'd be happy to watch that, but it could also end here. It could end at this first season, and that'd be a perfect show. It could say more. There's definitely more to tell, but it doesn't have to. And I feel like when a rom-com can do that, that's always worth trying out, especially in anime. So Horimiya is absolutely one of my top anime of the season, and I highly recommend checking it out. It is by far one of the best rom-com anime I've seen in years. You really don't get a lot that are as satisfying as this. Satisfaction is just, you don't get it enough in anime. I don't know what it is, just rom-com, you never get enough. Or maybe you just never get the right amount. And Horimiya absolutely feels like the right amount. I'm gonna put it up with my top anime, like Takagi-san, like Toradora, like Golden Time, and I'm gonna say this is absolutely an anime you should check out. So do yourself a favor, sit down, got a loved one, sit down with them. If not, you know what, just sit down by yourself, relax, and have a great time. Thank you very much for watching this anime review, and I have got a few more from the 2021 winter season coming for you. Next one I'm gonna do is gonna be on Jujutsu Kaisen, so look out for that. And my retrospective of Haruhi Suzumiya is just chugging along right now, and if you're excited to see that like I'm excited to make it, then absolutely subscribe to this channel, hit the bell so you know when that comes out. Thank you very much again for giving me your time and lending me your ears, and I hope you have a great day, great night, or whatever it is you're having, and stay rad.